It begins quietly. Not with pain. Not with panic. Not with tears. It begins the moment consciousness returns in the morning. Your eyes open. And immediately, your body feels heavy. Not sore. Not injured. Heavy. As if gravity has increased overnight and no one told you. Sadness would be easier to explain. Sadness is active. Sadness means something still hurts. But this isn't sadness. Sadness means you lost something you loved. This feeling means you lost your capacity to care. It's like waking up on the ocean floor, wearing a suit made of lead. You're alive. But every movement feels unnecessary. Opening your eyes feels like effort. Breathing feels like work. Existing feels like a task you didn't agree to. You stare at the ceiling. And the first thought isn't about plans. Or goals. Or hope. The first thought is quiet, dull, disappointing. I'm still here. Outside your window, life is running normally. Cars move. Phones buzz. People chase futures they still believe in. They talk about ambition. About growth. About becoming something. To them, the future is a destination. To you, the future is just more time you'll have to endure. You move through the day like you're underwater. Every sound is muffled. Every interaction requires manual effort. Every conversation costs energy you don't have. Every decision feels heavier than it should. What to eat? What to say? Where to go? Each one feels like lifting a stone. People misunderstand this. They call it laziness. But laziness is a choice to rest. This is not rest. They call it fatigue. But fatigue disappears with sleep. You slept for 10 hours. 12 hours. And you're still exhausted. Because this exhaustion isn't physical. It's existential. You are tired of the maintenance of being human. Tired of waking up. Tired of explaining yourself. Tired of pretending things matter when they don't feel real anymore. You are tired of participating in a game where you no longer care about the prize. Society operates on a simple equation. Effort equals reward. Input equals output. But your output has slowed. So the world looks at you differently. Your family worries. Your colleagues judge. Your friends feel confused. They assume you're choosing this. They call you unmotivated. Ungrateful. Stuck. They try to fix you with advice designed for people who still want things. Try harder. Be grateful. Think positive. They offer rewards you don't desire. They threaten consequences you no longer fear. But when you're tired of living, the future has no leverage over you. Because you don't live in the future. You barely live in the present. You are ghosting your own existence. From the outside, it looks like refusal. But it isn't. It's collapse. Your nervous system has pulled the emergency brake. This state has a name. Dorsal vagal shutdown. It's not weakness. It's not rebellion. It's not failure. It's the oldest survival response in the human body. When fight costs too much. When flight isn't possible. The system chooses freeze. For millions of years, this kept humans alive. When danger was overwhelming and escape impossible, the body shut down. Heart rate drops. Energy conserves. Desire disappears. Not because life is over. But because survival demands silence. Your system calculated something terrifying. Engagement costs more than you can afford. So it chose conservation. To stay alive, it asked you to stop wanting. And to avoid explaining something no one understands, you learn to perform. You smile on cue. You laugh on time. You say the right words. I'm fine. Just tired. But this acting costs more energy than honesty ever could. You are burning furniture to heat the house. Just so the windows don't frost over. And the neighbors don't ask questions. The tragedy of this state isn't the stillness. It's what happens underneath it. You're not pausing life. You're accumulating debt. Emotional debt. In a healthy system, energy creates return. You invest energy into relationships, you get connection. You invest energy into work, you get satisfaction. You invest energy into dreams, you get meaning. But in your state, the exchange rate has collapsed. You know instinctively. Any energy you spend will return nothing. So you stop spending. You numb yourself. But numbness is not selective. You cannot mute pain without also muting joy. The same blade that cuts despair cuts curiosity. The same shield that blocks anxiety blocks warmth. Inside your mind, a sunless room forms. It stores everything you didn't process. Every grief you postponed. Every anger you swallowed. Every word you didn't say because you were too tired. This room doesn't stay empty. It expands. Slowly pushing the walls of your personality outward. Until there's no space left for you. You are safe from the storm outside. But you are suffocating inside. Here's the truth most people miss. You are not broken. Your system is functioning exactly as designed. This isn't a malfunction. It's a masterpiece of adaptation. Your brain reduced dopamine to stop you from chasing what you couldn't afford. It released opioids to numb pain when escape wasn't possible. You aren't sad. You're chemically insulated. You aren't lazy. You are a biological organism surviving a winter that never ended. But survival mode was never meant to be permanent. And when it runs too long, it invades your life. Your career freezes. Your relationships wither. Your intuition goes silent. Hope begins to feel dangerous. Because hope carries risk. And your system believes. You cannot survive another disappointment. So you choose emptiness. Because emptiness feels predictable. Safe. But safety is not stillness. Stillness is decay. Water that stops moving becomes toxic. By sealing yourself off from life. You didn't protect your ecosystem. You trapped it. The comfort you're clinging to is slow decomposition. You keep waiting for a feeling. Waiting to wake up and suddenly want to live again. Stop waiting. Motivation is not the cause of action. It is the result of action. You don't need inspiration. You need leverage. You don't need happiness. You need functionality. Small, physical signals that tell your nervous system. We are moving. We are not trapped. We are alive. This isn't poetry anymore. This is mechanics. And mechanics can be restarted. If you want more psychology videos that explain your personality in ways school never taught you, hit that subscribe button right now, because the next video might reveal something about yourself you've never realized.